Kelly Rowland, couldn't you just have sat this one out? Eh. Hey everybody, it's Ty, and welcome to the Tested with Ty channel, the channel where I talk about the things that I am testing and the things that are testing me. Today, what is testing me is Kelly Rowland, Bambi, the Bams, and all of these pick-me black women who just can't get enough of being disrespected by their favorite black male entertainers. So, let me just give you the who, what, when, and where, and then we'll go on and get right to it. I'm going to share my commentary with you, and I'd love to hear yours. So please, if you like this video, hit me with a thumbs up. Please comment down in the comment section. Share everywhere that you can, especially on your Facebook, share on all of your social media, and subscribe so that we can come here and talk about this and more. And come and join us here Sunday, 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for Sunday Funday live stream. So anyway, what we have, the who is, this time is Kelly Rowland. The what is her showing love to Chris Brown after he just disrespected women who look exactly like her. This was yesterday. That's the win. And on his social media, I believe on his Twitter, could have been Instagram. Anyway, whatever. So that's what we have going on today. And before I get too deeply into it, let me just share a video with you because, we're having a colorism conversation, but it's definitely a texturism conversation, which has to do with hair texture that's going on because we've already discussed now. If you haven't already seen, there's several videos out here in YouTube land, and I even did one about Chris Brown's lyric that kind of set everything off about how he only likes to fuck black bitches with nice hair. So we can't say that Kelly Rowland doesn't fully understand. Now, here's an interview that I found of her on a show that I don't even watch, but she's talking about hair discrimination. So here we go.
That's what you doing. Exactly. Well, you're doing so many wonderful things. You recently released a music video called Crown in partnership with Dove, and it's all about loving your life. Yes. My question to you, have you ever experienced hair discrimination?
Oh, for sure. I mean, between hair discrimination, but more so upon myself. Do you know what I mean? Like, just having my own insecurities about my hair. And I remember this one thing specifically. I was looking at this magazine and it said what beauty looked like. And it was all women that did not look like me, with blonde hair. And I was thinking, well, if that's what beauty looks like, then where do I fit in?
Wow.
And it's just so interesting because you put all these visuals out here. I think, media is responsible for that. These different companies are responsible for that. So you have to be really careful because I think as a kid, you want to be able to see yourself, through so many different women. That's why this show is so important. And, social media is so important. We have to remember, like, it's more than just us.
Okay, so yeah. So she does get it, in case you were wondering. Just from hearing her speak there, I don't think that she's able to claim ignorance, especially when she chooses to be a spokesperson for women and in beauty. And she's talking about hair specifically. We hear her talking about, opening up a magazine and seeing that, this is an ad and this is what beauty is, and not seeing herself in that ad. So we can't say that Kelly does not understand, right? And I just have to ask, is this the same Kelly who was complaining about being seen as second best to Beyonce like just a week or two ago? And I guess that she doesn't realize that it's, in addition to other things, men like Chris Brown types contribute to that feeling that she's having. Matthew Knowles just 2 weeks ago was expressing that Kelly Rowland's career suffered because of what he called skin tone bias, what I think the rest of the world right now is just calling colorism. So, really, and even in that interview, Kelly's talking about teaming up with Dove, and that's where she did her Crown song and video, where she basically all lives mattered the texturism situation there. Oh gosh, because white girls with red hair are just so oppressed, right? But anyway, she had a chance to do something significant with that, but she didn't. We know that Kelly dropped the ball there, and so she's just done some questionable things. And then now this comment though that you see on the screen, after Chris Brown was dragged by Tokyo Vanity on social media after the lyric came out from his song, and she exposed him for basically not allowing darkies in his VIP section. Then I guess he said that there's no winning this battle with Tokyo, so let me just come out on the positivity tip. And he posted, "I'm so thankful for the amazing support and love for my music. It's been a long road and roller coaster, but it's all worth it because of y'all. I thank you." And then here's Kelly Rowland. "We love you, Chris." Yeah, Kelly Rowland. Okay, so this comment from Kelly Rowland, I didn't catch wind of it until I was watching a Lovely Tea video on YouTube yesterday after about, I think, the very next day, or maybe later the same day, but I think it was the next day after I uploaded my Chris Brown song lyric video. Then Lovely Tea did. She's a YouTuber who I have a lot of respect for. I love her grind. I love seeing her success. But I was thankful that I really don't like to watch her videos, especially if I'm going to make a video of my own. I don't like to watch anyone's video until I make my own video because I want to be sure that my commentary is my own and I'm not getting ideas from anyone else. So, a day after I did my Chris Brown video, she uploaded hers about the whole Tokyo Vanity thing and the song lyric thing and everything. And so I went and I watched her video. That was, again, my first exposure to Kelly Rowland's tweet. And so after I read her video, she posted that tweet on the screen on her video, and I scrolled through her comment section to see if anyone else saw what I saw, and if anyone else had, no one else made the comment, so I did, and out jumped the gaslighting. So on the screen there is my comment after having seen Kelly Rowland responding to Chris Brown that, we love you. I had to ask, am I the only one looking at Kelly Rowland sideways for being one of the first people to hop in his comments showing him love? She does some questionable things, in my opinion. And so, first two comments testify because she doesn't get offended by someone else, and I'm reading it the way he wrote it, not the way that it should be, by someone else's preference, because obviously she has enough love for herself to not be bothered by the next person, by what the next person like. You all need to take a lesson from her. Obviously, I disagree with that, and as well as I disagree with Manuel Y, who says, I guess it's Leah John or Lee John. Yes, black women and girls need to stop looking for validation from these colorist men, which I do agree with that. He says they're not God or a higher power people. They're humans that are fortunate to have a celebrity title. I would agree with that statement that, yes, black women don't need to look for validation from colorist men, but I'm not agreeing with the reason why Manuel said it. And because it clearly reads that he thinks that that's what I'm looking for. No. But then there were a lot of people who saw what I saw, and I did reply to Miss Kim, who she ended up deleting her comment because she was actually commenting on something that someone else wrote. But I said, to me, that crown video was very telling. It's clear she grew up feeling insecure about her complexion, even though she is quite beautiful, and she is. But it seems that she still has the same insecurities and tries to hide them by showing that she can be cool with colorist people. And yeah, here's Chrissy Hill saying that most women are oblivious, most black women are oblivious to the disrespect. And Akila Edwards saying no, she was definitely getting a side eye. Alexis Marshall saying no, you weren't the only one. After what Tokyo said, I wouldn't dare post none to discourage his behavior. Let's see here. Kaya Zane says, test of the time, not surprised when it comes to Kelly. She is not all the way there. Yeah, I agree. And then this person, Narc1820, wrote, pick me behavior. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Let's see if there's nothing to get in there. Yeah. Okay, so this guy King says, "Hell, I'm not even black," and was completely confused why that's in the song. Black men are literally the only artists that call their women bitches and hoes, yet you people want the women to be cheerful, right? And I did mention, that the outrage wasn't even being called at black bitches. The outrage was at the hair part, and like there was at least three things in that one lyric that black women could have been outraged about. Nope, Kelly Rowland should have just sat there and ate her damn food. Yeah, I agree. Let's see here. Yeah, so anyway, if you want to check out Lovely T's video, obviously you can. A lot of you probably already have. I mean, she's huge in these YouTube streets, but I had to share what I saw, and I was the only person who at the time had made a comment about Kelly Rowland commenting, siding with Chris Brown. Oh, we love you, a day after he's shading the entire hell out of dark skinned women who look like Kelly Rowland. Kelly appears to have some type of, type 4 hair, whatever. So, anyway, don't get me wrong, though. I know where some of this comes from, some of her type of behavior. If you don't agree with the colorist, then you're ugly. It's because you're ugly and you're bitter. Just like, Chris Brown got on there and said, it was the ugly girls who look like, what he say, Budweiser frogs, and the girls who had Skid Row edges, y'all were the ones who were mad about that lyric, not the pretty girls. It's just ugly girls. And so, nobody wants to be seen as ugly and bitter. And so I kind of, again, I understand where some of that behavior is coming from. But, Kelly, just to not have tweeted at all, or just, to have called Chris privately if you really felt like you needed to throw some support his way, would have been a much better look. Part of me wants to say, do not support Kelly Rowland. I kind of want to tell you all, don't support her. And I cannot tell you who to support or who to not support. I can say that I won't be supporting her, but I think that's going to be the question of the day. After Kelly expressing her support to Chris Brown, after him shading the hell out of dark skinned women who look like herself, will you support Kelly or not? Do you think that maybe sometime in the future, the near future, she will grow to see this type of behavior is problematic, that she'll change her ways? Is supporting pick me women just as hurtful as supporting toxic black women hating men for black women? Tell me that. Let's just get some discussions going. Obviously, Kelly Rowland represents many other women, whether she wants to or not, but clearly she's put herself out there as someone who, chooses to be a spokeswoman for women's beauty. But she represents a lot of women, and even though the title of this video reads a certain way, Kelly Rowland is not the only reason, obviously, that black males will not respect black women. We have Bambi from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta also coming out to basically, defend Chris Brown's comment or his lyric, and say, well, what is wrong with you girls? Are you insecure? As long as you have beautiful hair, then this kind of thing doesn't matter. Whatever. And then you have your just everyday dark skinned girls and young ladies who are still in Chris Brown's comments on even on today. I went and just kind of scrolled down his Twitter feed and his Instagram, and it's dark skinned girls with some struggle edges talking about how they can't wait to buy his music or to go buy a ticket for his concert, and how they still support him, and all the haters are just jealous. So, this is a problem with us black women, and for us, we still support black men even after they publicly disrespect us. And when are we going to stop? That's my question. The women who would not be invited into his VIP section at Club Fuckboy are the main ones defending him, protecting him, and making excuses for him. And guess what? these black men, they like that. They like that type of behavior, but they don't respect it. So, what can I say? Keep it up, Kelly. Are you campaigning for what, a feature spot on a remix track off of this Indigo album? I don't know. But it's disappointing. And I'm just curious because it could be I don't follow Kelly Rowland on social media. I don't follow a lot of these people. I just catch something when it happens. But did Kelly Rowland ever come to Rihanna's defense after Chris Brown beat her? Or how about Karrueche? Did she come to Karrueche's defense after Chris Brown beat her, stalked her, any of that? Just a question. I'm just asking for a friend. My friend's name happens to be Ty. Anyway, so let me know what you think about it. Black women, I just want to end this video with this. You are more deserving. You are deserving of more than this type of behavior from the people you choose to spend your money supporting. So just keep that in mind. And that's really all that I have to say about this. Thank you so much for tuning in. And remember, if you have something to say that's not very nice about someone, say it to me so that we can talk about it here on this channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please, once again, like this video with a thumbs up. Comment so that we can get a discussion going. Share on all of your social media platforms and subscribe. Come back anytime. Come back on Sundays at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll talk about this. Everything that we talk about during the week, we talk about it on Sunday in a live discussion so that you can get all of your comments in as well. And I appreciate it. That's all that I got for now. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.